Hello there viewers and welcome back to another live stream today, and you join me today for the first round of Season 2 of my Group 3 Sprint Series. So I'm just checking everything's working. Just been having some problems with my stream, that's why I've gone live a few minutes late. Don't know why. YouTube just, didn't want to go live. So yeah, racing today around Spa-Francorchamps. Gonna bring that up on screen in a second. Racing in my Group 3 Sprint Series. For those who aren't familiar with this series, basically what we have is three 3-lap heats, and a 5-lap final. So that's what we've got. Mixed weather for today, typical Spa. Going to be starting off in the dry. It may rain though as the event goes on, as time progresses. So yeah, you'll have to see what happens with the weather. So what I'm going to do now, I'll bring you up on screen my car. There we go. So this is the view we'll have now for the rest of the stream. So I've gone with the Toyota Super for Heat 1, but going to be using different cars in each race. So I'm going to be using the Super for Race 1, then probably the Chevrolet Corvette for Heat 2, then not sure what I'm going to pick yet for Heat 3, because that's when it's going to start raining, and then for the final going for the Audi R8. So that's what we're going to be using today. So I've done about 2 laps of practice in the dry, and about 5 laps of practice in the wet. So, you know, I don't think it's going to go too well. Something tells me it's not going to go too well. As I just check my notifications, I am the host and the organiser of this, which does mean I have to keep on top of what's going on. He's going to be getting here late, okay. Right, so he's going to miss Heat 1. And yeah, got a few people turning up late at the moment, which is a bit of a pain. We're going to be starting in a minute's time, so Heat 1 starts at 8:30 regardless of whether everyone's here or not. So yeah, let's do some practice. I hope this camera's working well, by the way. It looks like it is from what I can see on my end. Hopefully you can see me all well and hear me properly. First time racing on GT Sport in quite a long time, certainly in the Group 3 cars. As VQS NM1M has just accepted my friend request. So we're going to have a proper esports driver with us in a minute. Albeit without any practice. Right, let's change settings over. That was a good 2 corners of practice, that. Did very well indeed. So, if I go like this, and that, and that, and hit that, ta-da! Heat 1 is here. So, if I get that up on screen, this is the grid that I've got up on screen now, over on my other screen. Got the grid for Heat 1 up, in fact. Can I show you that on screen? I don't think I can actually. Don't think it will let me. So now I need to set the grid for Heat 1. This is the thing that you don't normally get to see, but I thought I'd broadcast it today. The programming of things. This is what normally happens when I cut to the intermission screen. So we've got 10 people at the moment. We're meant to have 14. Well, we've got 11 people now. We're meant to have 14. We've got a couple of... Well, we've got one person who's stuck doing a game update, so they can't join yet. And we've got a couple of others, I think, who have wimped out, let's say, and dropped down to Lobby 2. So this is Lobby 1. This is the second lobby as well, being run by a guy called Johnny Clark. So he's running that. And, yeah, some of them have wimped out and dropped down to Lobby 2. They saw the Lobby 1 grid and, yeah, got scared. So just waiting for everybody to enter. For the first race, who's not entered? Let's cross off the people who haven't turned up. So he's not turned up. And he's turning up late. He's wimped out. Okay. Right, that's better. So we've got 11. Anyone else I've missed off? Don't think so. Right, so starting on pole position then is the guy with the name which I'm not going to say live on YouTube. Second place we've got Sheikh Shabazz. Third place we have got Apex Magnet. Fourth place we've got Mark Demand. Then we've got Martin. Then we have got Jack, who's not here yet. Then we've got Tom. Then we've got Sean, his brother. Then we've got myself. Then we've got Ryan. Then we've got Ollie. And then Nathan, who hasn't bothered to enter yet. Ollie Smith, I thought we had a full game. We had a full grid, and then we had more than a full grid, so I had to set up a second lobby. That's what's happened. And the fact we've still got 11 people is, I think, quite impressive. So, cross him off. Put him there. Right, we are ready to go then. Nathan should be starting in 6th. Right, let's get going. Okay, so yeah, this first heat in the dry. I've done 2 laps practice, like I said, so this is not going to go well. Three laps, standing start. Haven't done the practice standing start either. Traction control I banned for this season, so this is going to be very, very interesting. There's going to be a lot of tyre smoke in a second. I can bet your bottom dollar that yes, people are going to be wheel spinning like crazy in a second. Okay, so starting in 9th place. I can't see some on the screen, by the way, because the camera's in the way. So I couldn't actually see what position I was in then. Just had to count down the order. Right, here we go. Oh yes, I got a decent start in the Supra. Normally the Supra isn't that good off the line. This has gone well so far, considering I've had no practice. Oh, Ryan Sandal, where are you going? He just entered from nowhere. Round the outside, through a rouge, or Radion, should I say. Oh, penalties. People have got penalties. That's good for me. Got good slipstream here as well. Sorry. That's my 2 laps of practice showing. Whoops. Okay. I waited for him and then he spun. I had no idea where I was braking there. And it turns out I guessed incorrectly. Sorry about that, Tom. Reason why I always do so little practice for these races is because of what a faff organising is. Spent the last 2 hours on my phone basically, messaging people and doing all kinds of things, sharing things, responding to comments. Okay, behind Sheikh Shabazz here, should get a run on him out of Savalo. Oh, this is a drag race up to Blanchimont. Is Sheikh going to back out for Blanchimont? I would if I was him. I'm not going to give him any space. Yeah, he has. Okay, end of lap 1 then, in 7th place. Just about to see that over the top of the camera. We are 6 seconds off the lead. I think I braked too late, have I? Oh no. Nice bit of rotation, alright. That went better than expected. That car Rotated very nicely on the apex of the source. I'm in try-hard mode, by the way, so apologies for not talking much. This is a very, very, very competitive race, as I've just taken too much curb through erosion. Or the first part of radion, whatever you want to call it. Just turn the volume up slightly. Oh, we've got shake right behind us. He's just had our slipstream all the way up from La Source. I used to hate that corner. The Jackie Yates corner, I can't remember what it's called now, what its proper name is. Come to like it though, with practice. Can't get rid of shake here. Can't shake off. Ooh, I always get that corner wrong, Staffalo 1. I never hit my apex through there. Hate that thing. Got a good run out of Staffalo 2 though. Shakes in our slipstream, he's every chance he's going to go for it into the bus stop. I'm not really doing well here. Not setting good to corners. Oh, he's on the AstroSurf. Don't think he's going to go for it. Oh, he's hit me. Oh, maybe I braked a bit early actually. And being cautious is there. Right, we've slightly caught up Ollie Smith, and he's got himself a penalty, but I don't think we're going to be able to catch him up here. Oh my god. Nathan is winning! Nathan, slow down! Stop dicking on everyone. Esports driver, shouldn't have invited you. You've turned up with like a minute of practice and you're winning with a... Oh, Nathan! He's got so good, Nathan Maxman. He used to race against him in Club 100. I used to beat him easy. Used to beat him hands down in Club 100, but that's not the case anymore. He's got so good over the last 18 months. Just about holding off Sheikh Shabazz. I really enjoy the Sprint Series. I mean, I would do it, it's my own series, with my own settings. Whoa, missed a breaking point there. Really enjoy the racing. Doesn't get boring at all. I am catching up Ollie Smith here, but that instant I had with Tom, where I completely missed my breaking point, that's cost me too much time. Used to hate Stabilo 2 as well, but got a lot better through there. Oh, shakes off. I think that's the end of Sheikh Shabazz. Don't think he's going to get past now. Certainly now he's got a penalty as well, and he's got dirty tyres. Just need to get these last few corners right. As I run wide out of Blanchimont, that was lazy of me. Just didn't turn the wheel enough. Oh, Ollie Smith. Oh, we're inside each other! We're inside each other! Just about beat him! Less than a tenth. 2/3 of a tenth. He was ghosting then because he had a penalty. He spun up the rears coming out of the first part of the bus stop. Then he, went off to the right, was ghosting because he had a penalty. And just about beat him. That was a good ending. Got 6th in the end. Decent recovery. So that was the race where we started at the back. So I started in 9th for that race and had the Supra, which is bad off the line. So I'm going to ditch the Supra now and switch over to the Chevrolet Corvette. So if I switch over, Check the settings. Yep. And change the lobby settings. So I mean, Nathan just rocking up and destroying everybody. So he's so good. There's a reason why he's a VQS driver. VQS by Vanquish Esports, proper esports team on both Gran Turismo and other games as well. So Nathan took the win as I type up the results. John Hardy, oh, John Hardy, 2 tenths behind him in second. Oh, Ryan Sander got fast left of the race in the end. So John 30 points, then Dimitar 28, then Mark Demand 26 points. We've got SJP with 24, myself with 22, where am I? There I am. Then 20 points for Ollie. Ollie. 18 points for Shake. Just about managed to shake off. 16 points for Tom. 14 points, or 15 points for Ryan. 15 points because he got the fastest lap. Where is Ryan? He's down there. And then 12 points for Martin Robinson. Right, so there's Heat 1 then. Now for Heat 2, I will basically be putting the bottom half of the grid to the front half. So 7th downwards is going to move forwards. So Tom Pretty down is going to be shuffled forwards. So if I enter here, everyone's got the advantage, by the way, of having like a lap of practice instead of me. Everyone's out there trying out their new car, and I'm stuck doing this. So Tom, Sean, myself, Ryan, Ollie and Jack all move forwards to the front. And then for Heat 3 it gets all jumbled up, it gets quite complicated for Heat 3. Might have to get the grid sheet out for that one. So that is the grid. Let's wish everybody good luck. Save the replay of that previous race in case I need to review anything. Head out on circuit. And we are smack on time. 8:45 on the dot. Right, so starting the Corvette here, literally haven't done a meter in this car. I know it's got less front end grip than the Toyota Supra, that's all I know. It's got less, how much less I don't know. I think it's significantly less, so I'm going to have to be careful here. I think it's difficult to take Blanchimont and Eau Rouge flat out in this car from what I can remember from the distant past. It's very good off the line though, but I don't know how to do a standing start on this thing without traction control. So this is this is going to go well. Nathan's starting last in this one. If he wins this, then I just want to give up on life. Oh, decent launch. Oh, Ryan Sandal though. Oh no. Oh, Ryan, what a start. Right, we're in 4th, where we lost 1 position to Ryan. Got a lot of straight line speed in this thing though. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Oh well. Oh no. That's going to be another penalty. Oh no! Thank God for ghosting. Otherwise that would have been a pile up. I think I just clipped that AstroTurf then. Hello, Jack Cameron Drayton. does have a little bit of a reputation for punting. Oh, he's just gone off. I didn't hit him off, did I? I don't think I did. Yeah, me and Jack Cameron Jayton, we've got a bit of history between us, let's say. I'll gloss over it. Yeah, Stavilo 2 absolutely not flat out in this car. Oh, look at that, Nathan already in 4th. Why do I bother? Now in 3rd. Stop tryharding, Nathan, as it gets into 2nd place. Might want to back out of this. Oh, Tom's going to back out. Thank you, Tom. I was going to pull out then. It was who dares pull out first. Oh, we've lost the slipstream though, Tolly Smith. He's got the slipstream with Sean Pretty, so that's a bit of a problem. Oh, Apex Magnet's gaining. Good job I looked behind then. Missed my Apex by a mile there. Looks like Apex Magnet hit the barriers. I just heard a clunk. Hit the bollards on the inside. I hope you can see me alright, by the way, with the lighting. I ambushed a lamp that had been in my bedroom for years and now used it for temporary lighting. Oh, Sean Pretty. He's going to be vulnerable now. He's just gone to that AstroTurf. Oh. Sean Pretty braked early then. I thought I braked early. For those of you that have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I absolutely hate following people. It's my worst hated thing. I hate being in this scenario. I'm really, really bad at judging slipstream and just, oh, I hate it. Don't mind being bump drafted, but I hate having to be behind someone like this. Oh, Apex Magnet, it's gone around my outside. He's mucked me off well and truly. Not having a very strong outing here. You can tell that I haven't done any practice, and I'm incredibly rusty in general. It's been about 2 months since I last did proper racing on Gran Turismo. That penalty, you don't have to worry about that because that will burn itself when I go into the bus stop chicane on the end of this lap. As long as I don't pick up another one, I'll be fine. Right, brake at the start of the curb. Oh, I got rid of it already. I have not got the pace right now. I feel so rusty. Been playing too much Assetto Corsa. Didn't touch you, John. Oh! That door was always going to close. Sean had every right to close it. He's going to be vulnerable now, though. Oh, I'm on the AstroTurf. Oh, that was a squeeze. As was that. Oh, Mark Demand. Oh, we're getting stomped here. Oh my goodness me. That's just a massive, massive cluster, that. What was that? I was quite aggressive in that race, I admit. I had that coming to me. I think I did hit Jack Cameron Drayton off. I wasn't quite sure, to be honest. And I did run Apex Magnet out of road as well. But Sean Pretty, jeez, squashed me onto the AstroTurf, then onto the grass. He was not letting me come past. Anyway, that's sprint racing. That's completely to be expected, completely fine. I haven't got a problem with that. Sprint racing is by nature aggressive, as it should be. Just watch Rallycross if you want to see why sprint racing is aggressive, what I mean by that. Right, so that was heat 2. My heart's pounding after that. That was good. That was some really good close racing. Don't tell me Nathan won that, did he? No, just about. Ryan Sandel saved the day. Just about saved us all. Nathan Maximum, 2:15.9. That's so quick. Last season, no one did a 2:15 when we raced around here. Or season before last, whatever it was. Right, so change lobby settings. That's what we're going to do first, haven't I? Change my car, and then type up the results. So the rain is here. So it was cloudy in the previous race. I forgot to mention that. I was going to make like a whole story of like the clouds rolling in and then it's starting to rain. But anyway, it started to rain. Need to change my car, and I don't know what to. I need something which is that. No, not that actually. That. Go with that. Put intermediates on. I don't know what tyres the best here. It's either slicks or intermediates. It's not that wet. It's only a little bit wet. Only about 15 seconds slower than what we were in that race. We're going to be doing 2:30s in this race, not 2:15s. So if I get the results up then and type the results up, we had Ryan Sander won that race with Nathan getting the fastest lap. So Ryan 32, Nathan 31, then Ollie Smith all the way up in 3rd. Well, I swear I was behind him at one point in that race. Then Sean and Tom. So Sean 26, and Tom 24. Then myself 22, then Mark Demand and Apex Magnet. Mark Demand 20, Apex Magnet 18, then Martin Robinson and Dimitar. So Martin is there. So that's 16, and then Dimitar 14, and then Shikshbaz on 12, and Jack Cameron Drayton on 10. Right, Heat 3 is quite complicated to program. I think I'm going to get this right. Look at everyone getting practicing. There's me sitting there. So, Sheikh Shabazz on pole. Then Jack Cameron Drayton 2nd. Then VQS NM1M 3rd. I can tell you he's going to win this race. Ollie Smith 4th. Martin Robertson 5th. Ryan 6th. Mark Demand 7th. Myself 8th. Apex Magnet 9th. Sean Pretty 10th. Dimitar 11th. And Tom Pretty in 12th. I'm pretty sure that's correct. If it's not correct, then apologies. But I'm pretty sure that's the way the grid works. Let's go. Right, this is going to be really sketchy off the line. Right, really sketchy. What tyres have people gone for? I've gone for intermediates. I think some have gone for slicks. From my experience, because we did this exact combination in Club 73 a while ago, like a long time ago last year, from what I remember from that, intermediates are best. The slicks are about 2 seconds off. Although I might be wrong. Let's go. Jack Cameron Drayton hasn't moved off the line. Right, I'm probably going to pump people off in this race. I'm just apologising in advance for that now. Literally no practice. So, I am sincerely sorry, everyone. First bit of contact. I'm going to brake early, but I'm sure I won't brake early enough. I never do in these scenarios. I always push too much. Oh my goodness me. Jack Cameron Drayton, living up to his name. Or reputation, shall I say. Jack forgot it was wet. Yeah, he does have a reputation for punting everyone off. Oh, that was too late. I can recover it though. Nathan's not leading yet. That's a shock. Go on, Shake. Go on, Shake. Hold off Nathan. Do it for the pride of everyone. Oh, no. Right. Goodbye, Nathan. I hope you enjoy your victory. Oh, I took that corner quite well, considering I had absolutely no idea where to brake. That was too late. Good news is no one else knows where to brake, so although I'm a bit rubbish, everyone else is as well. I think I've made the right choice for intermediates. We'll see if anyone comes flying past on slicks. Nathan! Nathan's made a mistake! What on earth is going on here? I could win this! I could win this! I'm in of Nathan, right. Defend like there is no tomorrow. Which is not easy to do, run Spa, especially when you don't know where to brake. Gotta get past Shake first. Hopefully Shake knows where to brake. Well, hopefully he doesn't know where to brake and he'll go flying into a corner and I'll overtake him that way, but you know what I mean. Oh, penalty. Couldn't do anything about that. Went in way too hot. I would try and serve it, but I don't know where to brake. Oh, I'm serving it anyway. Alright. Oh, that was nearly a race ending mistake. Right, racing wheel to wheel in the wet is always horrifically difficult. It's so scary, especially when you've got no traction control, because you can't even hear your revs. You can't hear when you're getting wheel spin. All you can hear is the other car. You can stay ahead, Shake. I'll hit you then. Oh well, there's Nathan. See you again, Nathan. No, Shake, 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 Shake! Don't let Nathan get away. We can still beat him. Maybe not. Oh, it's been a long time since I was right behind Nathan. This brings back the memories from, well, over a year ago when we used to race together all the time in Club100. Every Sunday we used to race together. We used to have some brilliant races. Season 2 and Season 3 of Club100, we were absolutely smack on even one another, pace-wise. We were so well matched. We used to just beat everybody by miles in that series. That series was full of amateurs. And then you just had me and Nathan winning the races by a country mile. In the end, they not only started us at the back in every race, but they also gave us a drive-through penalty at the start of every race as well. And we still won. We'd still come through and win the race. Or, you know, finish first and second. They got so desperate. That's why me and Nathan left the league. They were getting so desperate in their attempts to peg us back. It just got completely stupid. That's where MRL came from. That's where MRL was born. Right, we're sort of keeping up with Nathan here. I'm sure we won't keep up for long. I'm sure I'm about to make a mistake. But we are keeping up with an esports driver, a proper VQS esports driver who keeps up with some of the fastest people in the game. Nathan races against, well, he raced against the Olympic champion not that long ago, literally the fastest guy in the game, and didn't do that badly compared to him. Don't think he quite kept up with him, but was not far off his pace. He's been beating people who have raced in World Tour events. I was speaking to Super GT the other day about Nathan, and me and Steve both agree that Nathan's going to be a world finalist at some point in GT7. Still keeping up with him though, even though I'm just chatting away. Well, I don't think this has gone too badly so far, considering I haven't practiced. Nathan's never been particularly strong in the wet, something I've noticed before. I think part of it comes down to his equipment. He's only got a Fanatec CS Elite, whereas I've got a direct drive wheel, which means I can feel a lot more than he can. Feel a lot more forces, feel a lot more information. Noticed that when we used to do wet races back in Club100, I always used to be a lot quicker than him. Well, Nathan, if you're watching this back, I haven't punted you off this time. Only he will get that reference, and anyone who was in the Club100 A final back in Season 2 around here. Coming out of the bus up then. Oh, yeah, so close to him. We've just kept up with Nathan! We've kept up with... Oh, we got the fastest lap! I got the fastest lap against Nathan! Right, that's something to go on my CV. Kept up with a VQS driver. With not a single lap of practice. In a car which isn't even meant to be very good in the wet. Right, I'm happy with that. That's made my day. Kept up with Nathan. Yes! 5 seconds ahead of everybody else. Well, hey! Well happy with that. I got a massive smile on my face. Yes! I might not play GT Sport much, but when I do play it, I can still keep up. Well happy with that. Right. Just need to bring my ego down a little bit and then sort out the final. So the final is easy to do in terms of the grid. It's just what it says on my sheet. Just literally that. Oops, pressed the wrong button. Right. So, starting on pole position, you will find out after I've programmed, after I've typed up the results. So, first of all, change the settings over. Now, in that race, it was wet, but you know, not particularly wet. It was only a little bit wet. In this race, whoa, it's wet. Ooh, it's going to be wet in this race. This is going to be a seriously wet race. Tiptoeing round is what we will be needing to do. 2-minute 45s is the best that I expect anybody to do in this race. Maybe a 2:44. as opposed to 2 minute 32, which is what I just did in that race. Right, so type up the results. In first place was VQS NM1M. Then in second place, and with the fastest lap of the race, was yours truly. Hey! So 31 points to me. And then we have got Shake Shabazz did a very good third place. So shaked everybody off and got third. 26 points goes to Mark Hughes, then Ollie Smith in 5th, so 26 and then 24. Then we've got Ryan and Martin, so Ryan Sandal, where is he? He's down there, 22 and 20, oh no, wrong person, 20. And then 18 points go to Sean and 16 to John. So Sean, 18, John. John's up there, 16. 14 points to Tom. 12 points to Jack Cameron Drayton. And at the back, we had Dimitar Penkov, whose name I will not read out loud on YouTube. I'm starting second! How have I started? What? How have I done that? Why am I starting in second? I did rubbish in the first 2 races. Oh, alright, I'm starting in second for this final. Have a guess as who's starting on pole. You will never guess. You will never guess it. Right, have I got the right tyres on? Yes. We've got everybody entered, yes, so I can do the grid. So, starting on pole position is VQS NM1M, with myself starting in second place. It's a rolling start, by the way, for this race, not a standing start. Starting in third is Mark Demand. First time he's raced in this series ever. First time he's raced in a long time in anything. Or, sort of, first time. Martin Robertson, first time in MRL. He's qualified 4th for the final. No, he hasn't. Ollie Smith has, sorry. Sorry, Martin's down at 11th. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong person. Sorry if you're watching for getting your hopes up. Ryan Sandal starting in 5th. 6th place, Sean Pretty. Then 7th place for John Hardy. Then 8th place for Shake Shabazz. 9th place for Tom Pretty. Then 10th place for Dimitar, and then 12th, yeah. Right. This is going to be fun. If I don't spin in this race, I'll be surprised. Make sure to have the volume right up so I can hear when I'm wheel spinning. I might not talk much in this race, by the way, because it's just so difficult in these conditions. It's an absolute ice rink. Right, it goes. Let's not spin. And let's not start in the chicane either, which I fear may be the case. Yes, it is going to be the case. This is not going to be a good start. But if I spin before the race has even started, don't be surprised, right? I'm starting it in the middle of the chicane. Of the bus stop chicane. Without traction control. So this is going to be so sketchy at the start. Nathan gone for the Citroen. That's a very good car choice. I wish I thought of that. I'm starting in the R8. R8, 911 Corvette, 911 R8, yeah. Corvette's not got good handling. Right, here we go. For the final race of round number 1 of the MRL Gr.3 Sprint Series. Oh, I only just about got a second. That's why I'm second in the standings at the moment. I'm only ever so slightly ahead. Right, here we go. Let's not spin. As the game thinks it's funny to start me on a corner as we start the race. What's the gap to Nathan? 3 seconds. Nice. Thank you, Gran Turismo. Very kind of you. Oh, Nathan's off. Right. Brake early. Remember, although it looks like it's got the same grip levels as the last race, it's anything but. So yeah, it looks visually identical to the previous race, but yeah, we're going to be 15 seconds a lap slower. Really? Was that too late? Wow, we're going to have to brake early. Go on, Nathan. Crash, 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 crash. You should never wish your rivals to have a crash, but I mean, if that means that I beat VQS N1M, then, you know, so be it. No one's going to hurt themselves if they do crash, so... Oh no, I've gone off. Oh, AstroTurf in stupidly wet conditions is not a good idea. It's not a good thing to be on. Well, I'm keeping up with Nathan so far. In fact, I've gained on him by a second on this lap, which is good news for me. If I stick my tongue out, by the way, that's because I'm concentrating. That and a mixture of dry lips. So if I start wagging my tongue like a dog, that's what I'm doing. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Breathe! Breathe! Nearly had a massive crash like Kimi Raikkonen did there back in 2007. Only lost half a second. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been 10, 20 times worse. Right, Nathan is putting away now as he starts to get the hang of things. 5-lap race is going to take a while. It's going to take about 13 minutes, I think. Oh, that curve. That curve's big. That can fire you off. Okay, we are pulling away from Mark Demar. The gap was 2 seconds at the start. It's now 3.2. So he's obviously making mistakes like we are. It was just 2.3. It's just shot up by a second. Try and get some rotation going on through this corner, through whatever that's called, Mirage or whatever it's called. Can never remember what its name is. Got to be so careful with the throttle here, as I just proved then. We're gaining on Nathan, you know. He says as he brakes too late for Fanya. It's a shame we started 3 seconds behind Nathan, because we've held the gap since. If only it had been a grid start, this could have been a really good race, but Spa is ridiculous for rolling starts. Absolutely ridiculous. Starting 3 seconds apart is just silly. And Mark Demar was miles behind me as well. Maybe I should have made this race, a standing start, just as a one-off. 2:46. Right, that's not too bad, that pace. 2:45s is what we were doing when we raced around here last season, and that was with like an hour of practice. We raced in these conditions in, I think, round 3 of last season of the Group 3 100-mile series. That's why I have a vague idea as to what I'm doing. Just checking the stream's still working. Ooh, the back end's come back. Oh, I clipped that curb then, and the back end did not like it. Okay, Nathan has really got his foot down now. Jeez, look at that. He's flown off into the distance. Gap's just shot up from 2.8 to 4.4 seconds. Okay, just try and consolidate second now. We've got a gap to mark. So difficult, these conditions. Audi R8 as well, not the safest of cars to drive. Not one which is particularly stable. Thank you, whoever that was who's knocked down the 100-metre board. That was my breaking point. Fortunately, I guessed correctly then, but I might not on future laps. Oh, those bollards. Oh, that was nearly it. Nearly did an Antonio Giovinazzi. Okay, Mark's closed in a bit then, as we made a mistake through the Fagna chicane, but it's still 4 seconds the gap. Nathan's 6 seconds ahead. I don't even want to look now. Just makes me feel depressed. You think you're good, and then you race against VQSN and 1M. Oh, that's too late. That's too late. It's too late. Too late. Too late. Too late. Oh my goodness! It stopped. I got it stopped in time. Did not expect that. Oh, you only set a 2:45. Oh. Ah, we were rubbish on that lap, rather than him being great. Okay. My bad. I can do a 2:45 one. I did that last season around this track. So it's not Nathan being amazing, then it's just me being absolutely pants. Oh, Mark's gone down to 4th. He's made a mistake. Ryan Sandel now 7.5 seconds behind us. Right, come on, 2 laps to go. Keep it on the straight and narrow. Oh, that's not good. That curb, if you take it wrong, you're finished. Just really concentrating now. Back end just went then. Didn't even expect that either. Why didn't I turn traction control on for this race? That was a stupid idea of me to turn the traction control off. Look at that field spread. Have a look at that track map. We'll be going for 10 minutes and look how spread out we are. Oh, in fact, someone's quit. Someone's rage quit. Someone's back in the pits. Took that corner a lot better that lap. Right, one more lap. Another one of those will be enough to take first out of the human beings in this race. Oh, that curve, I get so nervous over that. Ryan's just gained half a second on me, but I don't care, it's the last lap. You can gain half a second through most of these corners, and I don't mind that. Lost all confidence through that corner. Go away, Ryan. Go away. Stop spoiling my fun. My heart is absolutely pounding right now. Right, don't mess up the bus stop. Or Blanchimont. He's close. Oh my goodness me! Oh, that was difficult. 14 minutes of oh my goodness. My eyes were just glued to that screen then. Oh, and breathe. Heart, you can slow down. Right, second place, first of the human beings. Obviously Nathan is an alien, as we all know. Or has evolved into one. Some people still haven't finished. Yeah, I said there was a bit of field spread. Still waiting for four of them. Poor people on a controller. Shake Shiraz on a controller, 8th place. Well done, Shake. Think, is there any ahead of him on a controller? Tom Pretty might be on a controller, can't remember now. Oh, SJP's just overtaken Ollie Smith. A minute and 11 seconds behind. I think Sean might be in a controller. I know Ollie definitely is. I'll turn my steering wheel off. Who's going to come home in 10th? Looks like Ollie Smith's binned it at the bus stop chicane. So Ollie coming home in 10th. We're going to have to wait for 3 minutes, aren't we? Because Dimitar's in the pits. I just realised that. Right, well, yeah, guys, I might as well end the stream here. I hope you did enjoy watching the live stream today. feel free to like and subscribe. Do all that good stuff. Next thing that will be on this channel will be an aesthetic Corsa video, so that'll be some time this week. I think I'm also going to clip something from yesterday's live stream and put that up as a little clip, so that will probably be going out tomorrow. But yeah, do feel free to like and subscribe. Do all of that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. So, if I press the end stream button, goodbye.